Well, hello again. Here we are, aren't we? This is becoming the routine. Of course, last night wasn't routine. I do apologize. The university stepped up and swatted me in the head really hard. So by the time I got finished university, I didn't have anything left. And so I didn't make it here. Hey, human happens. But we're here tonight and the next night, and the next night. Night for me, day for you, maybe morning for you. I don't know. I have a clue where this stuff is being watched yet. Seems a little here and there. That's good. Let's keep that going. I just want to get it out to the people it needs to get to so that they get what they require from this healing, wonderful moment that's happening here. Okay, let's move on. So, the wisdom tonight is just a very simple understanding of where we require to get to. Yes. Isn't that an interesting thing? We can focus on our present day, and that's good to do because like that way we don't burn up toast and boil our carrots dry. But we also require to focus some things in a forward space. What does that really mean? Well, it means that the elites do this very well. They very simply put something forward and see it as already done. Now, there's a bit of a spin to that. And that you have to have the proper intention and you have to really believe that it can be happening. So start with something small. I see myself having a coffee at the coffee shop and I don't pay for it. And you walk in and oh my goodness, they're giving away a free coffee and it's yours. Or something. Or a perfectly normal stranger walks over and goes, I'd like to buy you a coffee. And buys you a coffee and walks away. Who knows? But as you learn from the little, it'll become much. I know that isn't a very big thing, but maybe it is. Maybe it's that key that opens the door that causes the flood to flow in. That's a good flood, of course. I want bad floods, but good floods, good things. You never know what God's going to do, but you will know in a moment. And of course, God only knows until that moment occurs. Let's leave that there. So, if you're interested in connecting with me, it's Eric at starthealing.me, Eric at starthealing.me, Eric at starthealing.me. That's right. It's me again. And as I said, you reach out, I send you a link, we talk, and figure out the rest. Never know what you're going to get in 15, 20 minutes, 30 or more sometimes. I'm not a time watcher, so it may be a bit more than the 15. We'll see. So here we are again. Wonderful story, eh? Now we have dwarfs, and they mostly speak English, and they're going into the mountain to have a nap. Well, that's what dwarfs do. They'll be back later, maybe a little bit more than later. Anyway, city grows, doesn't it? Things are happening. This is going to be an interesting one because the lady has come to a place, and it always comes this way. Not the wind, nothing coming to move her, but she requires some time on her own in a space other than the city where she could be safe. I'm not sure how to do that, but she has to go out and, in a sense, go for a walk. Now, Douglas is used to this happening. He's seen it happen a few times when he was training her. Going for a walk, are you, dear? Yes, I am. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to do it safely on this world that isn't safe. But I require to walk, yes. I require to think. This is a lot here. It's good. It's wonderful. I packed some sandwiches in my bag that doesn't let anything go bye-bye. And a few other pieces and bits. I'm going to be gone a bit. At that moment, the one that lives in that little room comes out and goes, well, let me attach this to your little three-wheel thing that you like to ride around in. That'll keep you safe. And when you tap it, it'll create a bigger place where you can rest if you need to rest. Well, I wasn't thinking of taking it, but I will now. Well, it's good for you. It's still walking here and there. You can walk and you can pick up that little thing and click it to your belt. Will also give you peace and look after you. Kind of a reminder from God. Let's call it that. So the lady, well, she leaves the city. She's being called somewhere. She knows that. That's what's happening. Doesn't know where she's going. She's going to walk about, maybe. Going to walk around a lot, probably. Go a little bit farther out than she's ever gone before, definitely. She's moving somewhere, but not towards any of the cities that she knows of. Not to lawmakers, not to anything else. Something is calling. She travels for 3 days, walking, talking with God, and true to his word, then the things came and the madness did come. There were still some of those mad animals that were a little twisted, trying to attack her, and there would be too many, but all of a sudden they had a different idea almost, felt like. Just kind of turned around, went the other way, like she didn't exist. She could go for a walk. She found a interesting well that was dry. And then she came around a very large hill. Not a mountain, but a hill. Big dune in the middle of the sand. And in behind it were tents. They don't look bad. They don't look good. They look like tents. She felt like that's where she was being called to. So she went around the mountain and she arrived. And person in the tent came out and said, "Oh, you're here." And she goes, "Ah, you've been calling me." "Yes, I have." "I hear you have a city of sanctuary." "Yes." "I wish to understand this. How can there be a city that is a sanctuary on a planet that seems to eat itself?" "That's an interesting term," she said. "But it is. It's growing, by the way. We have dwarfs, we have people from different worlds, we have people from all over here. They're all together in a community. We have a couple of the sages, well, three. We have one of the beings that's apparently created all of this. Nay, we're not talking about God, but one of his older councilmen, I guess you would say. Wow, that's incredible. But what keeps the city safe? Well, we do. God does. The city itself protects itself. That's interesting. So why have you been calling me here? Oh, I figured you were the protector. If I destroy the protector, then I can take the city. Ah, you are an enemy. Well, Hunter, from a far different star than yours. And this thing is causing ripples, and there's a lot of coin out there. I see. You were foolish enough to leave your city and come here. Oh, not foolish. Just curious. Well, those trinkets around you won't help you against me. I'm older than that thing that made it. That's good. I may not be prey. You may find out. He said, it's already too late. I can kill you at any time. You believe so. Usually at this point, people are crying, moaning, complaining, wailing. They don't want to die. No, I'm fine. You can come at me. uh, you might end your existence. Well, I understand you're maybe 30,000 years old. Being in my city is maybe 20. I have no clue what is with me. He said, what do you mean? Like you would have something older than me. Oh, I do. It's called God. But I have something older than you just that'll come if I whistle, literally. An ancient guardian of space and time. Sorrowful one because he couldn't do everything he wished to do. But he'll come, or you can just decide to go. I imagine you figured through the shield pretty easily, but I will tell you, if you test the waters, you will find you drowned. Nothing is older than me. Oh, you could be wrong on that. Give me a minute. She whistled. Kind of like you whistle for a dog. Hello? You called? Yeah, this thing over here says it's older than you. The thing that was standing beside her that wasn't human, wasn't even in a humanoid shape. It was more in a, well, wow, that's hard to describe, isn't it? Hard on the eyes too. Everything seemed to be moving around it. It laughed. It goes, I've been in existence since God said exist. Must be 2, 3, maybe 4 million years. I lost count. I don't count. But you, sir, need to leave. I don't believe you. And he pulled out a weapon and he fired it. And the thing laughed, literally. Uh, Planet disintegrator. No, not even close. But I'll show you something I can do. He sneezed. That's literally what he did. The man, the table, the tents, all gone. He was standing there kind of in his scuffers. I was, oh my, that's never happened before. He said, next time I sneeze, the ship you have cloaked behind you, gone. That ship's older than me. Ah, just a piece of junk to me. Oh boy. What am I supposed to do now? You could run, or you could challenge me in your skiffers. I imagine most of your tech and electronics are in that ship. I sneeze again, that ship's gone. Then what do I do? Then I'll put you on the nearest moon. A nice safe home where you can sit there for the rest of your existence, explaining to others what happens when you cross me. You're not God. Oh no, I'm created very much. I was just there when God said, let it be, and it was. Been around that long. Well, I don't want to lose my ship, so I'm gonna go for it. Um, you didn't know I could read your mind and you were going to go get a device that you think could kill me because it's over 1 million years old? He sneezed again and the ship shimmered and gone. Ah, yeah. Well, it was a nice ship. We'll put it in my collection. Give it back. No, 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 no. You don't deserve it. And you're not as old as you say you are. You're only 15, 16,000 years old. You lie a lot, don't you? Well, go stand on the moon for a while. In that bubble, it'll look after you completely. You can tell everyone that wants to take this place that I'm one of the guardians. But only one. God has many more, even older than me. Well, my lady, if you're okay with it, I'm just going to go and have a talk with him on the moon. Maybe we'll get God involved and see if this man can change his ways. She said, oh, fine. Thank you. As always. Oh, you've been so kind to me. You wouldn't happen to. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, my. Two? Yes, two. Wow. She pulled out two little chocolates. They don't look like much. He said, oh, these move the universe. Thank you. He chewed them and he went, oh yeah, I'm there. Okay, I'm gone. And he was gone. She sat on the sand and she said, so they're sending the ancients after me now. They aren't happy with just exiling me somewhere. Now they're trying to get rid of me. Oh well, I guess it's time we have a conversation. She sat down on the ground, and all of a sudden, the one that had been causing all of this flack, a black obsidian dragon, was sitting across from her. That's odd. Last time I was on a ship burning a planet down. Oh, yeah, I know you have problems. Let me give you a solution. God. You don't like God. I know that. But God exists. And from now on, you're not coming near this planet. And any planet you try to burn down, you're going to burn yourself first. Go. He's gone. Shows up a few minutes later. Wow, that was hot. Ow, the ship is gone. Everything's gone. Yes. Put you in a bubble for a while. Oh, Lord of the Dragons. Well, you're not much of a lord. You could show some benevolence to the ones that you can overcome. Tired of it. Go for a while. Gone. Oh, I'm tired. She curled up, ate half of a sandwich that she had, and drank this drink and ate one of those candies. Woo! That felt good. A little bubble came around her and she floated up and she was safe. When she woke, a whole bunch of the animals from the beginning were there. They were fighting the twisting. So she raised the axe that Douglas had given her because she didn't want to dull the sword, and she broke the tablets and they go, can we? And she goes, yeah, teleporting now. And they were gone. She stayed another 3 days, then got on her little trike and went back. When she got back, she found the city under siege from multiple angles. Oh my. What are these things? And they very simply turned, seeing her coming, saying, we are that ends things. And she goes, not today. And we'll leave it there. Getting exciting, isn't it? Oh, where did that lady get that 2 million-year-old guardian? Ooh, that's pretty cool, isn't it? I guess we'll have to find out more soon. Let's have a blessing. The blessing of the infinite joy, peace, hope, and creative flow, all wrapped in abundance and everything else that Father wishes to bless you with, which will be way better than those things that we mentioned. And this will be according to his will and wish, and according to your will and wish, this can be. Let's have a prayer. We come before you, Father, Spirit, Son, and we are so eternally grateful that you are with us, moving, shaping, being in every space that we move. We thank you for that. We thank you that you are creating sanctuaries, and there are people that will help us and guard us and look after us and support us. And then we will support others, and it will go forward as it is meant to do. We thank you for pushing back the enemy and giving them a chance to breathe. Courage and strength, grace and mercy always. Thank you for all of those things. And we say thankful, grateful, gratitude. Thankful, grateful, gratitude. Thankful, grateful, gratitude. Standing in awe and honor of respect. Allowing all glory to flow to Father, Spirit, Son. This is, and so this is. So you be blessed, and amen. And when you wake, wake well. And when you rest, rest well. And know that your day and path is lit by God. Blessings.